Friends, in our final step towards preparing the sabudana khichdi, the sago khichdi, I have taken some what we call uh, uh, ingredients that be using. So these are, I can show it to you from a closer look. This is the ingredients that I have taken. This is the boiled potato. Lemon, we'll be squeezing it at the last. Ginger and green chili. I can say it again. This is the boiled potato. The lemon, we'll squeeze it at last. The ginger, finely chopped, and green chili. I have taken 2 green chili. This is again finely chopped. Now one small mistake has happened, that is the boiled potato which you see here, it has been overcooked. The boiled potato, the potato when I cooked, the potato that you can see in the plate, this when I cooked, you can eat it. This has been overcooked. So while making the sabudana khichdi, we should ensure that this potato which is there, this should not be overcooked. So since I was doing this first time, it has become mashy, it has overcooked. But anyhow, I'll just go ahead and make our sabudana khichdi. So the ingredients that I have taken is the boiled potato, the green chili, the ginger, and the lemon that will squeeze it at last. And secondly, what has happened is, when we were making this, when we were mixing all these things, we had taken the sabudana, we had taken the groundnut, peanut, roasted peanut powder, we have mixed it. Here I forgot to put the salt. So I also put the salt and I also mixed it. A little bit of salt to the taste. I just put it and I have mixed it. So now we will continue with the final step of making the sabudana. We will take a frying pan. So here is the pan, and I'll just switch it on. And we'll take some little bit of ghee, and we will proceed further in making the final sabudana. That is the ghee that I am taking. Okay. So the pan has come to a good heat. Nice smell. So the pan has come to a good heat now. Just put not much, just I put 2 tablespoons of ghee, not much, 2 tablespoons of ghee I have taken. I put it in a frying pan. 2 tablespoons of ghee. Just put a little bit more. Just put a little bit more ghee. 2 tablespoons of ghee that I have taken. I put it in the pan. And then what we'll do is, we have this groundnut, that we have not mixed it, we have not powdered it in the mixie. So a little bit we'll put it there. A little bit, this will make the sabudana crunchy. You will get that crunchy bites in between. So this I'll put it. So well, you can just show it. I have not put all of this. Little bit I put. This is what you can see. So this you will get all the crunchy bites. So then now we will roast it. Now we will a little bit of okay. I'll take another spatula. I'll use this spatula only. And we will also put a little bit of cumin seeds, jeera. A little bit, not much. Just put a little bit of jeera also. I can just show it to you from a closer range. So this is what I have done. The peanuts I have put, and then the jeera I have put, and just a little bit we'll fry it. And I've increased the flame a little bit. I've increased the flame, so you can see it. From here. Yes. So increase the flame, and to this we will dump all our these ingredients. These all ingredients we'll dump it inside. We'll dump it. Just dump it. So this is the potato, the green chili, and the ginger. The potato, green chili, and the ginger that I dumped it. The potato is overcooked. The potato is overcooked. The potato was overcooked, I didn't want to happen that way. But anyways, the potato was overcooked. The potato was overcooked. Oh, it's bursting off. Just reduce the flame. Just reduce the flame. I can show it to you from a closer range. The potato has been overcooked. I can just show it to you from a closer range. I shouldn't have taken this much boiled potato. So this is how it looks. Well, and to this we will add our what we call the sabudana that we have. This entire quantity I'll dump it inside the pan. Nice. The quantity is too much. Well, I've dumped everything inside. So again, the quantity has turned up to be too much. Yes, this is almost 3 people can have this breakfast. The quantity is too much. So I can just show it to you from a closer range. Well, here I just forgot to put one ingredient that we had kept. That is the black pepper. Yes, the black pepper I forgot to add. So this is the black pepper that we had it in the plate. So this I'll add it. I'm a little bit afraid to add it because it will become too spicy. It's alright. I just added everything. Well, this is I can show it to you from a closer range. Now I can just show it to you from a closer range. The potato is overcooked. The potato has been overcooked, so that should not have happened. The potato has been overcooked, so that should not have been happened. So anyways, I think the quantity of the ghee that I put is too less for this. I can just show it to you from a closer range. So this is finally the product that has been made. So this needs to be cooked. So this is how it's looking. So it's looking good, but somehow I think the quantity of ghee for this amount of khichdi the sabudana khichdi that I put is a bit less, so I need to put more ghee. So I'll put maybe one more tablespoon of ghee. Yes, so that should be sufficient, I think. Well, that's sufficient. That's sufficient. So whatever this has been put is sufficient now. We'll just keep on stirring it, and then we'll come to our what we call final sabudana product. Okay. This is looking nice. Yes. The potato has been overcooked, so that has become a little bit, potato has been overcooked. So potato is overcooked. So this potato should have been, perfectly cooked, and here it is a little bit overcooked. So I'm just doing everything nicely. Just take the spatula. But overall the product looks good. The khichdi looks good. Overall the khichdi looks good. And now I just have a small hesitation. Like, how do I understand this is well cooked or not? So this is a question to me. Like, since this is the first time I'm doing it, I have no idea regarding that. So just take it. It's a little bit difficult for me to understand how much cooking is required for this sabudana. I am unable to understand it. What is the yardstick to understand, like to identify that this sabudana has been cooked? I do not know that. So I'll just keep stirring it constantly and stirring it. So this is now I'm working on real low flame. I'll just increase a little bit of flame. I'll just increase the flame, and then I'll constantly stir it. Here I'm a little bit afraid. Like, I don't know. Like, what is the measure, the yardstick to identify that sabudana has been cooked? This I don't know. So, anyways, I'm just constantly stirring it. This is too much for me. I mean, this 2 people or maybe even 3 people can have this breakfast. So taking sabudana in this tumbler becomes too much. It is like, again, the vermicelli upma, the semia upma that I made. I taken semia upma in this quantity, in this glass, and that turned out to be, that 4 people could have had it. Similarly, sabudana in this glass is again, 3 people can have it. So this is too much of quantity for semia and sabudana, sago upma. Getting too hot. Should I'm again like, should I cover this and then cook it, or maybe I need to keep it in an open flame and cook it? I don't know. Okay. I think I am able to identify, understand, because this sabudana is little bit, it's becoming transparent. It is becoming transparent. I think that is the key to cooking. I think so. I'm constantly stirring it. This time I didn't cover it, and I'm not cooking it in a covered lid because I'm not sure about it. Like how it is going to turn up, I don't know. So this is what I'm doing it. It's too hot. It's too hot. I should have taken a big frying pan because just reduce the flame. I should have taken a big frying pan because things are spilling out. I'm unable to handle this. I think I'll cover it up now. I'll take the lid and I'll just cover it up. Oh, where's the lid for this? I was just checking whether this lid is correct or not. I think that is sufficient. That's sufficient cooking that we have done now. And just cover it up. I'm unable to understand. I can just show it to you from a closer range. How it looks. I'm unable to understand. This. So enough. I'll just switch it off. I think this is sufficient. I'm unable to understand how much more cooking is required. I'll just show it to you from a closer range. This is how it looks. And I'm unable to understand whether this cooking is sufficient or not. I'm unable to come to conclusion. So this is sufficient or not, but anyways, I'm just stopping it because I don't want to burn things out now. I think beyond this everything will burn because everything has become really brown. So I'll just cover it up. That's it. I just covered it up. Well, this is it. I'm not going to go